Embattled crypto lender Celsius files for bankruptcy protection. Now, we did cover this one already. But crypto company Celsius has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. Earlier, CNBC reported the company's lawyers were notifying individual U.S. state regulators of those plans, according to a source who asked not to be named because the proceedings were private. Celsius made headlines a month ago after freezing customer accounts, blaming extreme market conditions. Now, a lot is going on here. They've released another statement to the Celsius users announcing the bankruptcy. We've seen similar announcements, not from bankruptcy side of things, but the way these companies will respond in bankruptcy, which is that the crypto is not your crypto. And that is kind of your fault if you did invest in these platforms because you did not control the keys. So once again, we're going to say it and just kind of, beat the dead horse, but I feel like we got to do it every time. Not your keys, not your crypto. That's very simple. If you have not memorized a 12, 15, or 24 word seed phrase or taken that down and put it in a safe, if you have not done that, it's not your crypto. Okay. That is it at the end of the day. And this is why stuff like this that happens, you can't extract it. They'll use it to solve their debts and it'll just keep going down. It gets worse too. We have more information from them. Celsius mining unit files for bankruptcy just months after announcing IPO intention. So Celsius Mining is done. Celsius Networks mining unit, which said in March it planned to go public, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection along with its parent company in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the Southern District of New York. The mining unit of the troubled lender said in March it had filed a confidential S-1 draft registration with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to take the company public. At the time, shares of most publicly traded crypto mining companies were tumbling with the broader market sell-off. Fast forward to summer, with the continued bear market, miners were forced to sell their mined Bitcoins to pay for their operating costs, and some industry participants expected a lot of miners to turn to M&A to survive the downturn, and some faced debt crises. Celsius Mining's bankruptcy filing is likely to be another blow to investor sentiment in the mining sector. Celsius Mining's IPO process wasn't a successful option as investors couldn't get past the possibility of litigation risk, while the parent company paused customer withdrawals and faced bankruptcy, according to a person familiar with the mining unit's IPO process. The unit also faced similar investor sentiment while seeking potential rescue financing, which would bail out the miner if the IPO fell apart, according to the person who didn't want to be identified. Celsius Mining has been active in the industry via investing and lending, as well as helping host the miners to which it lends. In March, Bitcoin miner Mawson signed a 100 megawatt co-location and a $20 million debt deal with Celsius Mining. Last year, Celsius Mining said it invested a total of $500 million for its Bitcoin mining operations in North America. Another one bites the dust. This isn't necessarily a bad thing for the network in general because it does mean less hash rate on the network, which means the current miners will be able to reap those rewards and have higher margins, provided the price of Bitcoin remains the same. And that is something we are going to talk about here in a second because it does get interesting. That being said, we have one more crypto miner in the news, and that is going to be CleanSpark as they continue to take advantage of bear market as it scoops over 1,000 rigs. This is a miner that's doing good. CleanSpark. What are they doing? They're taking all the rigs off of people that are shutting down. Crypto miner CleanSpark has bought 1,061 Bitcoin mining rigs that are already in operation at hosting firm CoinMint's facility in New York. While the move only adds 93 petahash per second to CleanSpark's 2.8 exahash per second hash rate, a measure of computing power on the Bitcoin network, it is indicative of how the miner has been able to scoop up discounted opportunities amid a bear market. They are taking advantage of these opportunities that we're talking about. 1 exahash is equal to 1,000 petahash. The Las Vegas-based company bought the WhatsMiner M30S machines at a substantially discounted price compared to the spot market price from just a few months ago, according to a statement emailed to CoinDesk. In June, CleanSpark bought purchase contracts for 1,800 Bitmain Antminer S19 XP computers from another miner that wanted to offload the contract, likely due to cash issues. We are seeing unprecedented opportunities in this market, CleanSpark CEO Zach Bradford said in a statement. Bitcoin miners have seen their margins slashed as power costs are surging across North America and revenues are dwindling along with the price of Bitcoin. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. You can check out the full episode here or more crypto content down here. Also, I'd like you to check out my locals page at sonofatech.locals.com, where you can become a member for free or choose to be a $5 a month supporter that unlocks additional content.